Just waiting for that little boy to say Q. The little boy to say something.
What now?
Just waiting for the word.
I'm waiting for them. There it is. Got my notification. I'm in. Here we go. This is me. First one in gets to say it. That's the law.
There it is. I was waiting for late, but okay, I'll take that. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. We're going to do 2 hours of this, of the Stanley Parable.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
And then we'll flick it over to some Call of Duty.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
How you been, Mark? How's your Saturday been, mate?
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
What's in an office?
What buttons to push, how long to push them.
Same.
In about 2 hours, that office will be trash.
Every day of every
There's an office job opened up at my work, man. They said, "Oh, you should go for it." I cannot do this, dude.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Imagine it all day. That's your job all day. I couldn't do it.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
I heard this game is funny.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour.
Been good. I've been playing some God of War 3.
Hell yeah.
Had arrived
the
on the monitor for him to
in my humble
no one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Your boy Chairman is
shocked,
a few drinks in too.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah, you gotta do stuff, man.
Yeah, I was having a drink. The time is... That's not right. I set the time. That's wrong. It told me to set the real time, and I did. That's not it.
Is it not 8:30 on there? No.
Look at that.
Oh, damn.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Must
time to stop playing.
Maybe that trippy part will come in later. Yeah, I don't know. Explore the office, man.
All of his
have a look.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I missed the memo.
Yeah, apparently he might have.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Look for someone to steal. Notice, man.
You're looking for your co-workers, though. You don't have to be like thieving shit just because no one's here. Workers like that, man, is why I don't fucking put my wallet in. Like, keep it on me at all times when I'm at work.
Yeah, I don't leave my shit either.
People used to, and stuff went missing for real.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright. I get what he's saying. Yeah, hurry the fuck up, goddammit.
Yeah, man, there's no way to be smart ass like that in this game. That's why I've been meaning to play it. It's supposedly pretty funny. I like that. Should be good. Should be good.
Oh! I closed doors by me.
Well, look for the meeting room. He didn't tell you which room the meeting was in, eh?
Nope.
Sucks.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, fuck, I did.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
So be real with me for a sec.
Nope.
Yes,
I'll be real with you 24/7, man.
Worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Smells like shit in this room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. That actually looks interesting.
You're just gonna ignore the narrator every time, huh?
Yep.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hell yeah.
Y'all want fun racist Micah or quiet sweaty gamer Micah this stream?
Well, for this one or Black Ops, we'll go 50-50, mate. You got this one, then you got Black Ops after. You get to decide.
We're gonna jump
Who
on
gets what.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
That was an accident.
Good job, Stanley.
All right.
Very powerful.
I'm massively powerful.
You died in an office
All of his
accident,
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
I'll save the N-words for my channel when I stream one day.
Yep.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Still
open
not gonna
doors,
go
this was
along the
not
way.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's very pretty, but it smells like shit.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we didn't.
He's never gonna listen to the narrator, huh?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Grab things.
Nope. You just have to go where he tells you to go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's right.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
You leave me alone.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
No.
Yourself, to put your work aside.
No.
To let
You
her
stay
back
alone.
into your life. She's
Yeah,
been
you-
waiting.
Walked into the void. Good on you.
Oh.
That's her, Stanley.
I don't give a
You
fuck.
need
Just
to be
piss
the
off.
one to do this. To reach out to her.
No.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
She's not getting the alimony.
Man, you just go pick up the phone, dude. She's calling. That's fate.
Oh, my eyeballs.
Fucking
I
Matrix,
can't
man.
see.
Look now, look what you've done to yourself.
Oh, Stanley,
Go to
is
room
that
420, blaze
you?
it.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
I might put in some practice rounds.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you
Alright.
to come in and
So what's
tell me
Honey,
what
fucking
you
move.
do.
That's cool.
The fuck?
What kind of Black Ops are we playing today?
Did you actually think you had
While
Free.
I wait.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
What game mode?
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Bit of all of
I'm
it.
trying to get you to see
we
something.
did story
Come
last
inside.
week.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Bit of zombies, mate. Bit of
Yeah, bit of online free-for-all and shit.
online. We'll party up and
This
go
is
kill
a
the noobs,
very
mate. Let's
sad
go.
story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
You're about to die. Employee 427. Press X on your
Stanley
controller.
is quite
Zombies and gun game.
He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Zombies and
Every
gun
button
game.
that he pushes is a
Why, gun
reminder of
game,
the
mate?
inconsequential nature of his existence.
No. No.
Press triangle. Just press triangle, man. You just gotta do what you're told.
Look at him there,
You had no
pushing
choice.
buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
Fuck
do.
you, voice.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
No, I ain't.
Now he's going home.
I'm having a
Now
drink.
he's coming
just
back
me.
to work.
Oh, no.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I'm the
Gun
chosen
game
one.
is fun cause we get to fuck each other over and also smiling face with Horn's kitchen knife.
Fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into
I
the
still reckon we
unknown.
should party up and go and
Fantastic discoveries
dominate the
of new
internet.
lands. It was
dominate the
wonderful.
servers, mate.
And each day that he returned
Only problem
to
is
work
you can only really
was a
do
reminder that none
core
of it would
team
ever
deathmatch.
happen to him.
Like where 90% of people are, I think.
And so he
Kind of
began
annoying,
to
but you know, it is
fantasize
what it
about his
is.
own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
I prefer
he stepped
hardcore
up from his
domination.
Shut up.
desk to realize that all of his
Personally.
co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Hold on. Press up. Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered
is
what
going
lay
on?
behind each door. The mere thought that
So
his
what, man, well, this is what you
decisions
get
would
for
mean
not following
something was
instructions
almost
earlier.
too
They're giving you a
wonderful
lesson
to behold.
on following instructions.
As he wandered through
Oh.
this fantasy
Gun game's fun cause you get a little bit of everything out of it.
Yeah, the
down
variety's
one
there.
path
I
lay an
like that.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down
What
another
fucking
was again
circle
the
room? What
Bible.
lines, man?
And
I'm
he
stuck in this
called
room.
the Stanley
Why was the line
Parable.
trademarked? Tell your
It
kids
was
this.
such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he
What
remade
is
it
going on?
again, and then again,
Bang,
and
because you
again,
didn't follow
over and
instructions. Now
over,
you
Shut
can't do
up.
in the
nothing,
old hope
can't
that
do
it would
nothing
never
but follow
end, that
instructions.
he might always feel this free.
Mm.
Surely there's an answer down
The
some new
narrator's a
path,
fucking petty
mustn't
cunt.
there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
No.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing
Changing
the
to my
same
room.
buttons he always
Changing
has.
my office.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets.
Employee
The more he
427.
forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. He
True.
won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm just thinking about what's the first thing Ema say.
Does not hear me. How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
The
every
first thing
second he
you're gonna
remains
say.
here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I
What?
get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Momentous occasion. Question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
If I just
What?
say morning chat, it's gonna be too tame.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What the fuck?
What happened, man?
It said please die.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Listen to him this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
You're gonna
Perhaps
do
he had
your
simply
talk.
missed a memo.
Yeah, you went through the training. Yeah, now you're ready to follow instructions, cunt.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Right,
and
now this is on there. Oh, there was still no way I could have went that way.
The meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
How to solve
Feeling
a
a wave
dispute.
of disbelief,
Let
Stanley
it boil
decided to go
himself.
up to his
Take it out
boss's
passive
office,
aggressively.
hoping he
Oh,
might
I didn't get
find
rid
an
of it all.
answer there.
Alright then.
I was listening to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
man, that's crazy. There you go.
Stanley
One of the doors
stepped into
finally
the
opened.
broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's fucking ominous red light down there. No. RB2, shit.
It's just the wallpaper, man. It's the wallpaper. Ooh. Money in the morning, money in the evening. Money for breakfast.
Money, Chris.
Yeah, that's weird. That's the lamest graffiti I've ever seen.
Shit room. Oh, see that.
Well, because it was a shit room. It's where the toilet was.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
That a fucking panda. With a gun to its head. Dead set. How weird is it? Elevators have an up and a down arrow when you want to call it.
Oh.
Why would it have an up and a down arrow to call an elevator? You know. Shouldn't you just press one button? One circle button, let you know you want to be picked up. Instinctively we press the arrow which leads us the direction we want to go. But you don't have to, you can press any arrow to call the elevator. Once you're in it, you press the button where you want to go. It's one of those things about life that always puzzled me a little bit. I could write a Seinfeld joke on that.
I'm kinda lucky y'all chose to play this first. I needed a sec to set up something.
Alright, what do you say? Set up a class, huh? A million different fucking combinations to choose from.
I didn't go anywhere, did I?
Possibly.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Library.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Just needed to head down and get some snacks.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Snacks
what
are
dark
goated,
secret
for real.
was being held from him. What he could
we
not
have the
have
numbers.
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Here
But
you
of
go.
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I love the humor
He
of this
stepped
game.
into
It's
the
funny.
newly opened passageway.
It's Truman Show, bro. For real. Look at this. So you just did what they wanted you to do. You could have pressed up. Probably.
Nah, man, I'm a good boy.
Descending deeper into the
You went through the training.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
What?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his
Like I
job.
hide in the corner.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ah!
The fuck was that?
I got shot, cuh? I don't know.
Just try. You're just gonna have to power through it, man. Power through it. Barrel.
That probably means something. Probably means
Stanley
Chairman, you're
walked
dead.
straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility.
facility.
Escape. That's not escape.
It's
That's-
gotta be a trap.
That's death.
PS10 quality game.
PS10 quality, for real. 100%. The comedy is on fucking top tier level, man.
The lights rose on an
Oh,
enormous
one of those
screen
games,
packed with
yeah.
television screens.
I'm in the what's-he?
What horrible secret
The Matrix,
did this
man, I
place
am
hold?
No, I'm in
Stanley
the thing.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find
Cerebro,
out?
is that what
Yeah.
Had to be one of the two.
Touch.
Now the monitors jumped
Ooh.
to life. Their
Not PS2 quality.
Fired.
each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
I like this
The
scene.
lives of so many
Oh.
individuals.
Roblox engine quality.
What?
One of them
Robot
eternally
engine.
monitored in this place.
Possibly,
where freedom
possibly.
meant nothing.
Fired.
Find this again.
Fired.
Fired.
I'll
Fired.
screenshot fired once it changes.
Does any of the,
There.
do any of these numbers mean anything?
Nothing there.
Does the
I don't
screen
know. I ain't looking. If it does, I ain't keeping track.
say? Well, the TV's getting bigger.
Because I'm getting
This
closer.
mind control facility. It was too horrible
Don't look
to
then.
believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Maybe.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
What's
That
that?
his emotions had been manipulated to accept
Oh.
it blindly?
Don't look at the screens.
This was one of the free games, eh?
He refused to believe
PS Plus, yeah.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
No.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it?
I want to get it.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Sorry about the light down, everybody. That was nuts.
But here was
no, epilepsy 1.5.
of the operation.
For real.
Controls labeled with emotions.
Dead set.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
No, I can't press R, I need to press 4.
Mind control idle awaiting input.
Let's touch this thing.
It's writing all over the place, doesn't it? What does it all mean? Off and on.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
I'm sorry, voice guy.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh, fuck me.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
turn off, goddammit.
Nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Fucking nuclear?
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh, fuck off.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
I can't even run.
You're the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
I just sit there and
me.
I stand there and look at the
fucking
the clock.
I barely know where to start.
I get it, shut up, guy.
What's that?
Where was one? Where was one? Where was one?
Where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
You got a minute, man.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
There it is.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley?
Did you hit?
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing now?
I pressed everything.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yes.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this
It means nothing.
Everything, anything. Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Fuck
seconds
this
until
shit. This guy's a rig.
No engineer, just you.
He's telling you point blank that what you're doing is pointless, man. You ain't gonna get it.
Life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Fuck.
You just hit that big end, man.
Don't go press the manga top thing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't know that because he didn't say it. You want to go this way first and then take a left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Not before that, and then there's another one.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
This one. Take the first left.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
They give you a reason to detour from the story for extra shit. You don't have to.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Could have went down the elevator back there, I think. Hey.
Coming down the staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Which one you reckon?
I mean, I'd follow his instructions, man. He's been pretty ruthless so far. Ah, shit.
Another elevator here can take you somewhere as well.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Stanley
was once again stunned to discover
do you remember the code?
Indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Yes, he did.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Can't wait to see him make cheese big.
Hell yeah, I'm making cheese big.
Shit like 10 seconds after I say anything. See what happens when you give a woman a simple job.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Calm down, bro, again. What the fuck?
Tell me what to do, your voice.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, I touched this shit, yeah. Just don't touch that big computer thing in the other room.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yeah, I know this, mate.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Probably.
I mean, only one way to find out.
It looked like it.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them.
Well, I don't see my co-workers anywhere, do I?
This place where freedom meant nothing.
Where's my number? Well, there, isn't it?
Maybe.
242, isn't it? Is that on there? 242?
You're 427.
Oh.
Yeah.
This mind.
This reminds me of that one scene in The Matrix.
It couldn't be true.
Yeah.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this
Logan was
time?
saying.
Was this the only reason he was
in
happy
the
with
fours.
his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Right there, 427.
Never seen The Matrix, no bullshit.
I have.
Sorry about the light, you guys.
He refused to believe.
I'll tell you what though, man, it's one of those movies you should just watch. Just get it out the way. Just get it out the way.
Never.
You either will or won't enjoy it, but you should
Wasn't
see
it? Was it even possible?
Sorry about the light
Had he
here, everybody.
spent his entire life utterly blind
Epilepsy
to the
warning.
world?
The Matrix 2, I think it is, with the truck crash scene. Remember that one? That is peak cinema.
With
Peak
emotions,
cinema.
happy or sad,
Action movies for
or
decades
content,
would try and fucking
walking,
reach that height
eating,
again.
Working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yep. I couldn't hear it before because you were blabbering on. Fucking
Bullshit. Bullshit. You could have just said. You could have just pressed the button, turn the machine off.
I don't know, bro. You said Game of Thrones is a good show. I don't know if I can trust you, man.
It kind of is a good show, to be fair, man.
Game of Villas.
Honestly, I mean, say what you will about the finale, but the show in general was pretty good.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No, it's not over.
Game of Mid.
Yes.
Mid.
He had won.
No, I didn't.
He had defeated the machine.
I just don't know, man.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments
I mean, like a
away.
box or something. I like it.
And yet,
Long plot lines that go nowhere.
The writing, man, the characters, the grittiness of it, and the fact that anybody can die at any moment. Except for some characters apparently can't die, but should have.
Mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but I wanted the wheelchair kid
it was not
to get
knowledge
killed
or even power that he had been seeking
in that fucking show, which is a weird sentence to put out there in the world, but that show, man, it does it to you.
But to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
How long did it take Bran to get his abilities that he doesn't fucking use when it matters?
That's the kid I'm talking about, the wheelchair kid, fucking Bran. Hated that cunt. Hated that cunt the entire fucking way through.
The only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the
just
open
fucking
door.
write him off the story already, please. Damn.
It's not a door. There's a screen.
Oh, this is a good change of scenery. Look at this. That's
Wait,
nice.
maybe it is. I knew it wasn't.
Stanley
Wait,
felt the
I am outside.
breeze upon his skin. The feeling of
If you turn around, William.
I also fucking hating Arya becoming a faceless assassin.
This was exactly the way. Right now.
Yeah. I didn't hate the fact she became one as much as the journey to get there.
Stanley was happy.
Maybe they felt it necessary, but I didn't.
And
mind the journey.
Stanley was happy.
Like most of her training was just fucking cleaning shit.
Yeah, it slowed down a lot, didn't it? I liked it. She did become one. Could have took
7
it
second
slow
drink
for
break?
journey. I mean, I've been drinking this whole time. I don't know about you.
No.
What does cleaning have to do with changing faces?
You gotta clean them so you can cut
Stanley
their faces
knew the
off.
office layout
I
like
don't
the
know.
back of his hand. It was only a matter
I
of
assumed
time
it was something to
before
do
he
with
found
like
the others,
how
wherever they
they
were.
kind of sort of worship
Just
death a little
matter of
bit.
time.
Thought that was like their whole thing. Like they had to treat corpses with the utmost respect because they worship death. That was what I took from it. I don't know if that's what it was, but anyway.
When Stanley came to a
Left.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The fuck is going on?
You keep failing to follow instructions.
Yet there was not a single person
I don't
here
know.
either.
Did you turn the mind
Feeling a
control
wave
off?
of disbelief,
He saw me do it.
Decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Down this
Coming
time.
to a staircase,
Yeah,
Stanley
fuck it, go
walked
down.
upstairs to his boss's office.
To the ominous red light. There it is. The source of your fears right there. I thought I saw someone on the ground.
Also, they cooped my boy Jaime. He honestly could have been the redeeming part of the finale, but they said no.
But Stanley just couldn't do
Oh,
it.
Jamie,
He considered the possibility of facing
the
his boss,
Kingslayer.
admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Oh, well,
He might be fired for
I got to agree with
And in
that too,
such a
man. Like,
competitive
fucking at the
economy,
end,
why
he's
had he taken
him
that
fully
risk?
simping for Cersei,
All
man.
because he
But
believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh, we all know that.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no
you don't want to
reason
see him
at
when he's
all.
off his Lexi Pro.
None of it made any logical
In Mexico.
sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other
time in
strange
Mexico.
observations. For
Ask me
example,
what the hell I text
why
Nicole
couldn't he see
4
his
times
feet
just saying
when
and
he
text me
looked
hello.
down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever?
In the books, he literally burns a letter Cersei sends him for help.
To look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself.
I haven't read the book. I've tried to read the book.
This
It's
can't be real.
Dude, they're making fun of what's going on right now and you're not
He came to the
listening.
conclusion that it had
Actual
been
Chad.
I'm
just
getting wrapped up
hadn't
in
found the
combat.
words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt.
He's like,
to have
Stanley was like, why has he got
finally
their
found
feet? Why is
an
doors
answer,
closing
an
behind him?
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Probably supposed to be
Wouldn't be
walking.
surprised how much more tame the show is.
Pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
The fuck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was
What?
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Yep.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Yep.
Stanley is as awake
That's
right
a lie.
now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was...
I tried to read the book, but old maid R. Martin might be good at world building, but making the words fun to read isn't his strength.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh, damn,
He
you gonna
felt
sleep?
the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Oh, that's nice.
the fresh air of a world outside this
Oh,
one.
wake up, Dogan.
Let me
He's like-
wake up, he thought to himself.
It gets better.
I'm through with this dream. I
He's
wish it to be
describing a
over.
perfect night in bed.
Let me
man.
go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
No, I won't.
NGL thinking about it, The Walking Dead are so similar. I might try again one day, but it.
But ick.
The dick.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Damn.
Fucking assholes.
He said it and it happened, bro. Dead set.
This is the
Sometimes when it does
story
this,
of
I
a
think my
woman named
TV's fucking
Mariella.
up. Everything just goes completely black.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked.
Both shows started off better than their odd counterparts, then became god-awful with terrible endings.
A man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Can't speak to Walking
she
Dead
would soon
there.
turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Is that Stanley?
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
No, you ain't.
Now Walking Dead has earned god-awful.
It was comforting to think this.
Have you seen the finale for Walking Dead, Shannon?
Made her feel
Yeah.
better.
4.5 out of 10.
The meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Fair enough.
That's fucking weird.
The fuck was that
Oh,
about?
fuck.
Here we are again.
In the bells, if you have more bad seasons than good seasons, it's a shit show all around.
Following Stanley, he
What?
was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he
If
would
we have
surely catch
more
them. It
bad
was only a
seasons than
matter
good
of time.
seasons, well, yeah. It
This shit sounds
depends, man.
me.
I don't know. Depends how much you enjoy the good seasons. Yeah, have you tried going back to your office? Yeah, that's an option.
This shit sounds for me, so I'm walking backwards.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
That's the Bell's opinion.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I think he
Perhaps
broke it,
wanted
man.
to
He don't
stop
know
by
you're
the
going
employee
backwards.
lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible
Wait, no,
room,
here it is.
Stanley
Yeah.
for the first time understood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley
So you
took the
said someone was
first
following
open
me.
door on his left.
So I did
And
that.
so he detoured through the maintenance section,
haven't been down there
walked
yet.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and
Might as
got
well
back
check it
on
out.
track.
Why not? What the fuck?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get
I have
even further
no
off
idea what the
track.
fuck I'm doing in
So
this
now, in
game,
order to
damn.
get back, he needed to go.
I think that's part of the fun, and I think that's the whole part of it.
Hold on.
From here, it's left.
Whoa.
The narrator doesn't even know what you're supposed to be doing. It's great. It's fucking beautiful. What are you doing?
Checking all the doors.
Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
You fucker.
No,
Oh.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Checking the script.
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left,
I wonder if
right.
that's actually where I went.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Thought and chop me off. I want to get deeper into the bells. I'm back in here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet.
Need another show to binge on because I'm all caught up on Law and Order SVU. Lol, okay, I might have found someone to play COD with us.
It's all rubbish now.
Awesome.
He's like, oh, you spoiled it. You're not supposed to be here.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to
Hold
salvage
up.
this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh, what?
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Fuck me.
Whoa.
Oh. It took me back to my office.
All of his co-workers were
Getting the
gone.
mind fucked
What
up.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
But they're like some fucking random that doesn't even know there's gonna be a stream, lol.
When Stanley... Wait,
Wait, what?
No, I restarted. I swear I did. I restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
I fuck with the story.
I know for sure it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Oh.
Let's find the story.
Yeah. Found it. No.
What's going on?
I went that far off. He's like, oh, I don't know where the story is. You gotta find it.
Don't know what the story was supposed to be.
Hey, what the fuck? I went in that one, went around and came this one.
Marcus said he found another subscriber, man. This is toy.
Hell yeah.
I'll say it. Yeah. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a
But yeah, man, The Walking Dead as a whole in the Bell's opinion has taken more LS than WS.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No, okay, let's start back up off this again. God damn it.
So you've tried following his instructions and it leads you nowhere.
No, this is what happened before. And then I go into that double door thing and he was like, wait a minute.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. But you have followed his...
I was in here and he was like, oh wait, what? He was like, things have changed. I didn't see them.
Okay, yep.
Oh yeah, it does.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Happy with that.
Watch first 3 seasons of Fear Nothing Else. Watch first 8 seasons of the main show and then piss off.
Fair
Aha!
enough.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. The story.
Dead end.
Okay, let's head back the other way.
That's genuinely the only way the series
this game's
is
just a big mindfuck.
Yeah, man. That's the appeal. It's derelict as fuck.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place
I'd like it if Telltale had another run at The Walking Dead. I'd like that.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in...
Micah actually suggests watching Fear first, though.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Okay.
Well, do you know
yes, I remember.
Since I've completely
What's the chronological order? Like, which one comes first?
How about this?
Canonically.
You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
You finished the game. 6.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Took you 40 minutes or so.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yeah, I did.
Fear is first canonically.
And this was not one of those situations.
Fear is first. Oh, yeah.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever
That's
this
my
place
preferred,
is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Way to watch
I
shit
have to
in
restart.
chronological order, you know. What the fuck?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get
Follow
lost,
the adventure line.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That's not what I went for.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
I like having around the rubbish.
In this
First 3 seasons are tight though, Bogman.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
That's right.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
I can't walk on the wall.
Forward, are we implying a journey?
Yeah, but if I start watching, I'm watch the whole thing and find out how shit the whole thing is, man.
Via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself.
Who painted this?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I think this is the selling point of this game, mate. Like how weird it gets. And meta, sorta. You know what I'm saying?
How do you think copyrighted?
But the fourth wall is like non-existent in this fucking
Fear
game.
Season 3 is actually my favorite season of the whole franchise.
Isn't that when it lines up with the end of season 1 of The Walking Dead?
I feel like I have to watch this now, just for the cultural impact it has. I should make an attempt to watch it.
Nah, you've played the game, no.
Go back and look at that fern.
I still have to fucking find a way to play 400 days there. Need to get that on PC or something.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
What, the plant?
Yeah, tell me remember this spoon.
Okay. I haven't memorized every detail about it yet, but alright.
Oh no. I forgot about it already.
Wait,
same,
honestly.
Here Season 3 structurally is only second to Season 2 of the main show.
Looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm gonna watch Fear first, and then apparently the main show. I'll watch it, I will.
No, we're not 3 hours. Open the door, guy.
Find out how to play fucking 400 days.
Came this way.
Shit. Drop my fucking... Don't spill, don't spill, don't spill, don't spill, don't spill.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
Oh, shit.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
We're back here. Oh, what the fuck?
People glaze the fuck out of Season 5. It's good, but some of the plot lines were more boring than watching old people fuck.
Forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
I don't know how many old people you've seen fuck, bruh.
Fuck that adventure line.
Our own story.
That's right.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. I like what he said. Now he's like, let's just do our own thing.
Now, yes, this
he's
is exciting.
on your page, man.
Just
Been on
me
this
and
from the
Stanley
start.
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
I'm in a paradox.
Go wild. Use
I'm in a fucking paradox.
imagination.
No, not.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Here we go. He's on your side now.
I mean, I was in a week,
Oh,
not paradox.
no, not you again. Stanley.
Ew.
I'd also
Why is
like to
everything-
veto
why is
the
line
line from having
trademarked,
any
bro?
role
What the
in our
fuck?
awesome new story. No lines or
The
monitors.
comics are great though.
Acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I wasn't acknowledging it. Voice
10
guy.
out of 10.
10 it? Mm.
Oh, this is different.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Alright.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door leads here.
Starts off slow, but once it hits the prison arc, shit goes up and just keeps going up. Don't know if I'll read the comics, but I'll watch the shows, damn it.
Let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
That one.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
That's an ending. I think that's people that put the thing in. Look at that shit.
You gonna go in there?
The comics kinda just prove how much of a failure the show is.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant
Confusion
ending.
ending.
I haven't yet because zombies, but I'll give it a go.
Times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
It's a video
So now,
game, man.
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to
You're
forget?
fucking with the narrator, man.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who can say
After a long time, Stanley dies.
I get
What?
to decide.
That's why I was just reading that
The
stuff.
comic zombies are somehow more threatening than the show's ones.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
comic zombies.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
They
I
were
don't want to
kind
be
of looming in
trapped
the
like this.
games.
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Fucking narrator's having a bloody
And the
identity
timer
crisis, man.
stopped. Does that mean
Wander in the
we do
blackness,
it?
find a
I
book.
think
break the
I think that's one more
the,
now.
whatever
Get
it is
bored
that
and
made
leave.
this schedule?
That one
How would
should
we
be on
even know?
6 restart.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait.
Well,
you know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Some Mario shit.
Eventually. Well,
Some
in
Mario
the meantime, if you...
the fuck was that?
No. I'm just enjoying the ride, man. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You know what?
Stanley
You know when
decided
you
to
wanted to
meeting
watch a movie for a long time,
and
you heard it was good, and you finally get around to watching it. This is what this is for me right now.
Oh, new content.
Oh,
new content.
New content? What does that mean? New content.
This is also the Ultra Deluxe version as well, everybody.
I don't know what that means, but fuck yeah.
I Googled it. It's just it's the whole game. It made it all look all sexy and added extra shits. Yeah.
No, okay. No, cool.
Like this.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
There you go.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I did not know.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Meta.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe
This guy's voice in my head. You're totally not a tumour.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I don't know, I like it. It's fun.
Is it broken?
I think
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the...
Mostly a wall.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see the content. Give me the content.
Deluxe shit, let's go.
Give me. The content, the jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Jump. There you go. You have to jump 30 times. Sick. Just chop that, lay.
Kick that's ass. Oh, fucking, that was shite.
Dope.
Is that it?
That's not,
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Gotta be.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting
I can't even normally
content?
jump. I can crouch though.
New content, then I could just
There you go, you teabagging the fucking grass, cuz?
hours of new content.
Teabagging the grass,
Hell, I could counter 30 trillion.
Hey, watch the wall.
You could put that on the box.
It's like I'm
The
moving.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good.
Let's go.
Yes.
Thousands of
I
hours
knew
new
there had to be
content. You heard it
something
right here
else.
first.
Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever
That
it
is the abyss. Let's look at the abyss while I make a drink.
Did you say 1,000 hours of content?
Yep. Something like that.
That's crazy, man. You can't have 1,000 hours of content. That's bullshit.
Well, back
But
in it,
honestly,
I'm gonna make a drink.
That's cool. Honestly, I don't understand how you have 1,000 hours in any game, really.
There's thousands of hours. Like, you know, this means it's got replayability or something like that. Different enemies and shit, maybe. I'll bet.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt. I think it's just a joke, but for real, I had in real life, man, I haven't cracked 1,000 hours in any of my games on the newer gen. You know, PS4, PS5. Closest I've come is GTA 5, which I have like 900 and something hours on, and that
I've
wasn't
played
just me.
RDR2 for like 2,000 hours.
Oh, for real? Man, that's crazy. I don't know how. Like, I've played Red Dead for not even 500 hours, and I've gotten some good times out of that. GTA 5, 900 and something hours I've got on that. I couldn't imagine putting 1,000 or plus hours into a game. It's crazy, man. I don't know how. 1,000 hours. That's a lot. And when I think about how much time I put into GTA 5, that wasn't just me. That was all my friends. Used to come around. We'd play GTA 5. You know, pass the controller around. That was like everyday shit when we were hanging out. And still, 900 hours. Some people on their own put in thousands of hours into games. I can't do it, dude. I don't know how. Crazy, man.
I imagine 500 of it was me running around killing the sick people in Armadillo.
I did that on GTA Online with my name Jeff Gaming. It was fun. Running around Armadillo, just massacring the place. We also massacred Blackwater a few times. That was fun. Back in the day. Little drinky poo right now.
Back in the dizzle.
Back in the dizzle, man.
Yeah.
Back in the earliest of days. Yeah, we love that sound.
Hell yeah. I'm just gonna pit stop real quick as well.
Shit, I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. You go first then. I'll unpause it too so they get the people something to look at. There we go. I just thought maybe the narrator might get the shit's like, hurry up, Stanley! Do this, Stanley! Excelsior, Stanley! But then again, he seems like he's on my side now. Stanley, 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 Stanley.
Standards.
Hurry up, how long you got left?
Now I sense a betrayal.
I sense a betrayal.
Yeah, pit stop accomplished.
I'm gone. I'll buy it.
I can't do nothing about what's on screen. But yeah. I'm saying GTA 5 has my top spot for hours played. Red Dead 2 I think has number 2, has the second spot. And then, you know, the rest of them don't come nowhere close. It's crazy.
He's gonna reel you in and shit you back out.
Wait, what? Reel you in and shit you back out. Well, the narrator, yeah, man, it's a weird relationship. He was fucking with Stanley earlier, the protagonist. You can't stray from his story too far, apparently. But then all of a sudden, he's on board with like mucking it all up. I like that. But yeah, I might watch The Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead first, because apparently that's first canonically. I like that. Although, what do you reckon? What's the better order to watch it in? Like if you watch the way it was released.
I think I'm pretty sure Fear is it lines up in around season 3 or something like that. Fear lines up with The Walking Dead around season 3. I think the dam blows up at the same time they blow the What's up. The CD.
Okay.
Yeah, Sydney the disease center, yeah.
Oh, you've got to be kidding
me.
You see, Stanley? This is what happens
when
greedy video game developers with no respect for
thank you for enjoying the content.
Is before even Rick wakes up out of his coma.
And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact,
so, like,
I'm
do you
looking
watch it
right
the
now.
way
I don't know exactly when they,
and it's hard to believe one of them
when they're
actually
lined up.
says, "Test trophy, please ignore."
Watch out
What
how it
quality
came out
assurance
for everybody,
department
or
signed
do I
off
watch
on
it in
this?
canonical order?
I'm
That's
infuriated and I'm
thing.
offended, and
I've done
I
the
intend to
MCU
flame these
canonical
people
order
on
watch.
Twitter
That was
and
pretty
hold
cool.
them personally accountable.
You know, if you watch it in
It's my
like
fault,
the
Stanley.
timeline order,
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm
I like
afraid.
that.
It could
It's
never have
comfortable
lived
to
up
watch
to
it like
such
that.
expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the
Oh,
game?
fuck.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
What is the
No
Stanley
frills,
Parable about?
no
If you're listening,
gimmicks.
that was the
Just you
fucking
and me
that was
having
the
a
new
great
content.
time together
What we just
like
did.
always.
Yeah.
What do you
So, like,
say,
what's the game
friend?
about? He hasn't given us a story yet.
Okay, that's definitely there.
Yep, no, that's cool.
Something I loved more about Fear originally was all of its
That's what I used to
variety of
walk out through.
locations.
That's what it was before.
Of locations. I can appreciate that. So, the set pieces were great in the Telltale games. You know, every time you get to a new level, it's like a cool little.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
I'm coming.
I want to show you something.
I want it.
It's like Spider-Man.
Can I have the screwdriver? I guess not.
What the fuck's that even doing in here, man?
And a coffee cup.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes.
Season 1 is in Los Angeles, Season 2 is in Mexico, Season 3 I think is around Texas, I think.
And tucked it away here where the game's developers
Whoa.
won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I'll have to watch Walking Dead.
Hey, look at this shit.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I was gonna restart me again.
Oh no,
I'm actually walking around outside.
The memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories, so
Like
I can
supposed to be a
relive the
smoker or a
peak
canner or some
experiences
shit?
of my life whenever I
Pretty cool.
want. Experiences like the launch of the
Yeah, I'll
Stanley
watch
Parable on PC.
The Walking Dead. I was gonna rewatch Breaking Bad, but I think I'll watch The Walking Dead instead.
You just said something about the launch. I think we can watch the launch of the PC. The Stanley Parable.
Oh, 2013. Isn't that when this came out? Eh?
Yeah.
The
It's
Parable,
got like it's got like a bunch of stuff in there from when it came out, I think.
Nice.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how...
I kinda hate how the main show after Season 4 kinda just stays in the same location for like 7 seasons.
October of 2013, when the game
What, for
originally
real?
launched. Back then,
I don't know, but
video
maybe the
games had integrity.
How's the writing? Is the
Back
writing
then,
good? I might watch
all
it.
meant something.
I'll probably watch
Hey,
it.
something back then, video games had integrity. You shut the fuck up, Logan.
I've had too many drinks to listen properly, man. Straight.
Way more than you.
I remember that.
I
don't know. I mean, at the start of this, you had 3. I've been drinking and making glasses this whole time. I don't know. Stream is not sponsored by Bacardi. Get it?
No way I was on
So-
these magazines. These are real life magazines.
Yeah.
Writings is good until Season 7.
Yeah. Well, alright. I'll see for myself. Like, I'll watch it.
These posters look pretty cool.
Yeah. I'll watch the whole thing beyond
What's that?
when it falls off. That guy's got a
The
dog.
memory zone temp. I like that. Yeah, that old picture's sick. I'm gonna see if I can buy some of these.
That guy's dog is dead right now. Probably that guy too.
I'm gonna see if I can get fucking that one, Stanley Parable. That one with the dog, and that one, the memory zone. I like this one over here too. Don't forget the Stanley Parable. That's why I got this close up. I was like, yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Took a shot of it. Yeah.
Cool. I always watch movies from like the 80s and shit and see a dog or something in it. Like, that dog's dead right now, eh?
But it's arguably worth watching so you can get to Season 8.
Smile because it happened. That's right.
Cool. Memory lane. I will.
Take it out, boy. It's a dollar bill.
If I like a show, I'll watch it well beyond when it falls off. That's just the way it is. I'm loyal like that with the shows I like. It goes shit, I'll keep watching. I don't give a fuck. I'll wait till it ends.
Season 8 is a mixed bag, but the ending is arguably worth it, so just end it after Season 8.
It was on New York Times.
I'm gonna keep watching. I did that with Heroes. I watched Heroes Beyond when everyone said it was shit. Watched it, I liked the show in the beginning. Why wouldn't I like it when it kept going? Little Stanley.
Let's have a drink for Little Stanley. Cheers to Little Stanley.
I've been drinking for Little Stanley. Prost.
Salute.
Yeah. Little Stanley. The problem is Little Stanley looks like a guinea pig. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. R.I.P. Little Stanley.
Yeah. I heard the problem with people who own guinea pigs is guinea pigs go into hibernation and people mistake them for being dead and then bury them alive.
NGL Dwight, Simon and Negan carried the fuck out of Season 8.
So, anyone listening out there, if you had a pet guinea pig or hamster, you thought it was dead, it may have just been hibernating. And, you buried it alive and killed it, you fucking animal.
Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
You're reading fucking people's what's these reviews?
3. It was all of them, and now it's nothing.
Shout out Skyrim.
It's no games at all.
Persona 3.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Yeah, I played Persona.
It's just a husk.
Have you? Have you played Persona 3?
Lifeless husk.
I think I got like 7 or some shit, 5, something like that.
Okay.
Honestly, if he was on the main show longer, Dwight probably would have been my favorite character.
Yeah, Dwight was good.
Yeah.
On The Walking Dead? Or what's he?
I might,
the original remake.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Alright, you've twisted my arm. After all this time, I've streamed all the Telltale games, and right now you've convinced me to get onto it. Finally.
Okay, all this nostalgia thing is cool, but I'm like, but let's get on with it.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was...
You actually kinda did justice by Dwight, in my opinion.
New content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done.
Yeah,
and they couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Like, yeah, you had to throw some things in, didn't you?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
I genuinely believe him and John were the only watchable thing of those later seasons.
Cool, man, that's cool.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I'm going on a script narrator.
Oh no, oh god,
pick
no,
a random
Stanley.
show and we'll all watch it together, mate.
Pressurized gas. The extremely
that we haven't seen. None of us have seen.
Computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, 100%. Oh, they're bad reviews now.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny.
I thought he was hilarious.
How would you feel if this was you commenting on Steam? bad reviews in the game, bro. How cool would that be?
I'm trying to make a
That'd be
serious work of
sick,
art.
Man.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the stand.
If you didn't find it unfunny, it's just not your top of humor, that's all.
Insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh, you know what I mean? I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm just walking around doing what he tells me to do. And also not doing what he tells me to do.
Was this game made on mod?
Okay, let's see what this one
made on
what? It could be made on Gary's mod.
The game is good.
Like for real?
For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast.
Yeah, Gary's mod. That's what it was.
Stanley,
mod.
I'm not preachy, am I?
kinda looks like it.
Honestly, you can. Oh goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
I think it's like made in the same way that the game I played was. It's not the same humour.
To begin with.
Make cheese big. I don't remember what the fuck game that was.
Subliminal.
Subliminal. Was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, Subliminal. So they're made in like the similar vein of like a weird game, but it's not like a regular game.
It's got that mod look.
Otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Gary's mod, I played one time.
Like a failure.
One time.
Like I let these people down.
Way the fuck back
Perhaps
in the day.
The Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
Nah, it's good Stanley. I mean, narrator.
You constantly have to stop doing anything.
Not recommended.
So the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Are these fake reviews that they put into the game, or are they real? Do they pluck
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. That'd be so cool if it was just actual reviews.
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
That's it then, I guess.
That's a skip button right there. Is that still the time or no?
I don't think it was ever right. I don't know why I asked you to put the right.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Did you put the right time in?
Yes.
So that the second my
incessant...
Yes.
Alright, I believe you.
Oh, you're back, you see. You
would have
were
been so
only
much cooler
frozen in
if it
time
was
for
the
a
real
few
time.
minutes, but it was
Yeah,
plenty of
that's
time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip...
Are we watching the new season of Invincible or The Boys or nah?
Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Is that a definite
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that.
I won't be watching it on Amazon if I do watch them.
Large crack
I was told that there was a door here. I was thinking this guy.
All I want is for us to move on and to
please
step away from
The Boys might go down as one of the greats, TBH.
There was a door here before, wasn't there?
I won't watch them on Amazon, but I might watch them.
Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take...
Bro, just let me pirate it on Discord for you, lol.
We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door, as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way.
I'm going to press that button.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press
the skip fucking door then, idiot.
Wait here.
Wait
here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes. Good.
Gotta get the door. Hurry up, fuck.
It's had 4 pretty good and consistent seasons. And consistency is key.
I'm gonna press the button.
Hey, if you can...
I'm gonna press the button.
Wait, man. If you can, let us watch it on Discord. I'll be happy to watch it with you, man. But otherwise, I'll get it. I will watch it. I'll watch it. The Boys, but I'm not gonna watch it on Amazon. They can get fucked.
When are we gonna do the first movie night? Marco shows Real Steel will do the first movie. I'm gonna press it.
Hey, if you want to make it a TV show, like a regular, like a weekly thing, where we watch the The Boys or whatever. I'll watch that. Invincible as well. But these are Amazon shows, and Amazon can get fucked being greedy.
Like I said, there's each one of us, to make it easier, and so we can all watch in, like, pre-recording and all that stuff, then we'll just have to get our own copy of it somehow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Either you remate it, you rent it, or whatever.
However you gotta get hold of it,
yep.
huh? Yep, for real.
Michael I don't give a fuck. Would rather a consistently good show than an inconsistently great show.
Somewhat.
Are you for real, narrator? Hurry the fuck up.
I think they want you to press the button, man.
He's like, don't press the button, absolutely, do not press the button. I'm at the door, please do not press the button, don't press the button.
I think you have to,
You're gonna fuck shit up if you press the button. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, man.
Have a couple drinks.
Just talk, man. I says, an inconsistently great show can be great depending on how great the greatness is, you know? How much you enjoyed those ups
and
compared to the downs.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yeah.
Who said that? I swear it was the fucking Green Goblin, but who actually said that? Was it in the Batman movie?
Yeah. It was like Rachel Good, wasn't it?
I'd rather a show with 4 good seasons than a show with 2 great seasons and 2 really shitty finale seasons.
I can destroy G, little cockroach.
I swear I heard the fucking Green Goblin say that to Spider-Man in the cinemas back in the day, but that's like a Mandela effect for me, I think. It's fucking weird.
You're on Mandela effect.
A show with 4 good seasons, a show with 2 great
I'll be back in a minute,
seasons.
I'm just gonna take my shirt off.
Boom. Bow. Bow. Wow. Sure, honey. Let's do it.
Wow, bow.
Ride it. My pony.
Jump on it.
Waiting. Coming.
My pony.
No, let's not do it.
Not do it. Let's not just say we did. Yeah, nah, mate. You're gonna wait for him. I swear they want you to fucking press the button. What was I thinking about?
Me.
Nah.
With my shirt on.
We could do movie night, watch Real Steel. That's cool as fuck. Like, why not do that shit?
Shows will work too, you know. One week of a show.
Shows would be good.
I want to watch one week of episode.
Myself, rip, fuck it.
If it's one episode a week, that's cool. What's that? Press the button. What? Yo. But I say if we watch a show, I want to watch a show that none of us have seen, and you know, make it fresh for all of us. That's what I want to do. But
that's what I thought the movie idea would be good.
It's a struggle though, because what haven't we all seen, you know?
Just spam the button.
Just do it, man. Fucking smash it. They want you to do it. That's why it's not going nowhere. Dish. Dish. I said dish. Hit it.
I haven't watched Reacher yet.
Reacher.
The show? I haven't watched it either.
Is that Jack Rib? Me neither. Alright, we got one. Fuck yeah, let's go.
He's a good actor too.
Who?
He was in the Wedding Ring. He was in the Wedding Ringer. He plays the one that's got the stutter. Yeah, and his freaking party trick is he just takes his shirt off. You know.
Okay, Reacher. Is that Jack Reacher? Is that like the universe that we're talking? Alright, cool. We can watch it, man.
He also played Hawk in like fucking Titans, I think.
We're gonna like binge it on our own time.
Or was it Hawk? No.
binge it on our own time and then like talk about it, you know, that could be cool. Do that. Sick. Reacher. I have seen some clips from that and I would enjoy watching it most likely. Pour me another drink. Let's go. Reacher.
I'm gonna do the same, I'll be back.
About a movie. Like, I haven't seen Real Steel since you picked that. I'll watch that. I'll give you my honest reaction for it. With that huge ass man.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Nice. Robots fighting. Hugh Jackman. Aussie, mate. Watch that. Shit, I don't know, man.
Don't know how such a good movie didn't do well in cinemas. Cunts just got shit taste.
Well, I don't know, man, because, like, I've seen the trailers and shit, and I just, like, I don't know, do I really want to watch that? Do I really want to see it? Matter of fact, I ain't been to the cinemas in a long time. Shit, dude, like, what was the last movie I watched? I don't remember. Honestly, don't. Would have been a Marvel movie, for sure. For sure. The last non-Marvel movie I saw was, Avatar 2. Wasn't too bad. You know, I wasn't like captivated or nothing by it, but it was alright.
I am back.
That's cool. What was the last movie we went and seen? Was it Deadpool 2? Would have been
Stanley,
Deadpool 2.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Bro, I waited like 30 minutes or something.
There. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
Same, I watched Avatar 2.
Stanley, the door is gone.
Yeah,
completely
Avatar 2. That was the last non-MCU movie I watched.
Every one of those walls
at the cinema.
Nothing mind-blowing.
Restart or some shit.
The visuals were cool and stuff. Like, you know, the CGI was great. Great to see where the
entire franchise.
Anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Yeah.
I can't control
I think
anything in this room,
Avatar 1, Avatar 2, it's all based on how good they can make the movie look.
Oh, I'm trying to listen, man.
You're going to press the button again. Why would
I'm reading subtitles, man. Ain't nothing spectacular happening.
I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen so I can work out if I should press the buttons or not.
Just do it, dude. Do what you want. That's the whole point of the story. Do what you want, man.
For me to fix the problem. Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
I hope Cookie Nine's a real person, man.
It really matter, but here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
And I'll never forgive them for taking my boy Cliff Curtis.
It's been a week or two.
I've been sitting
Cliff
here
Curtis?
all that time.
Oh, wait, where? Who's Cliff Curtis?
Oh, hello. It's you.
I saw Avatar.
Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever seen
He's Uncle Bully Bogman.
It's been a year, Bergen, in game.
Oh, Uncle Bully. Fuck that cunt.
To begin with,
Bergen, if you're paying attention, it's been a year.
There is
yeah. You skipped a year forward, but that's what they want you to do. Now, how long this time?
I'm not gonna say anything, yeah. I think he's dead.
The good thing about Uncle Bully is he gets his fucking head punched in by Jake the Muss.
He didn't say nothing.
Absolutely fucking stomps the
narrator?
out. You might have to press skip again. You know, see what happens. What the fuck? The clocks even fell down. What the fuck?
And that's dead?
The narrator's gone, bro. He gave up.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pit.
Hey, Chairman.
What?
Have you seen the show known as Outrageous Fortune?
I don't watch garbage.
You don't watch garbage, too. Would you do a viewing party with Micah and myself?
The
on that
end
show?
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
And is never the end, 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 is never.
You might be surprised how good that show is.
I actually haven't watched it.
What? I kind of believe it, but also, what? It's a good show, bro, for real.
Oh.
I thought you said it was goated, man. We had a moment.
So I was going into this room and it eventually collapses around me.
Seems like it. Seems like it. I don't know. That it was a good show.
Oh.
It's like the New Zealand version of the Bogans, man. It was fucking great.
I see London. I see Paris. I see Bogans on the carriage.
And they had some fucking smoking hot
actresses. Are you paying attention
in that show.
or what? I can't.
No, I don't pay attention to my own streams.
Watch this and watch how it changes. Ready?
Alright, we're watching.
See?
Oh, I think I watched.
Now it's gone. Now watch, it'll change again. Wait, any doors? Can't see shit. Come on, it's dark, I'm scared.
I'm not sure I remember much.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it was cool. They had some good actresses in it.
They press the button, spooky noises.
Do it.
There we go.
I watched it when I was in high school, man.
Hey, looking, can't shut up, watch.
I'm watching, dude. I'm talking.
I don't think you are.
Sort of.
I think you're just blabbering on shit.
I'm paying as much attention to yours as I do my own streams. Alright, I'm drinking.
I've been in the office building for thousands of years, pressing that skip button.
That's cool, man.
Now I'm in the outback. I'll keep an eye on that because you can lose your trail so quick in the outback. I know the rules.
This ain't the outback, man. If this was the outback, the dirt would be more red.
And you'd be dead already.
You'd be dead already. Yeah, for real.
There'd be some sort of giant iguana trying to eat your face.
Do you want to go walkabout with me, man? Like, I don't want to do it, but I will.
Yeah, I was thinking I should just walk. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Go through the outback, man. Go for walkabout. I don't want to. I'm probably going to die if we do. Can I do it like later on when I've had a good life? I
want to do it properly too and bring that in, and I don't want to bring nothing with me.
Yeah. Do you want to do it? I'll do it with you. When I've decided I don't need to live no more. Like, I don't care if I die. I'll go do it with you.
Simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I have something very
when I was in high school, man, I thought the actress who played Loretta was fucking toy. Because she was cool. That's just me.
I found new content. Someone said new. Got that new car.
That new 000, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I should run this way.
Deluxe, man. What? Here we go. That's what it's all about right here. That deluxe shit.
Yeah, it said new. So I was like, alright.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Man, I'm disappointed in my fucking country.
I'm proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, here we go, look. That's my thumbnail right there.
Yes, you
nice.
see,
It is a good thumbnail.
Isn't this
good
far
clickbait.
superior to
Put
a
it
measly
there,
port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience.
They don't want to
Sorry, protests for the fucking rainbow people.
It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I think they are. I think this is their way of saying they are.
That's cool. I don't know if I have an opinion on that.
This is why the white people took your land, man. Face palming.
Talk. Actually,
what does it even mean?
As far as I'm aware, the New Zealand story is majorly different from the rest of the world when it comes to colonization.
It screams
the Maori's relationship with the colonizers was like way different than everybody else. As far as I'm aware, I don't know the actual story. From
just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
You're on some fucking...
Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. Bogan, you and I.
I prefer the Eminem version, I'll be real.
I'm part of the gang now, cuz. Getting the inside scoop.
That inside scoop, man.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what...
Before we become America Man face pulling.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Look at the board. No.
Portal 2, Half-Life 2, great game. Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Wait.
Gotta get rid of NZ.
What's Arkham City?
Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return to Far, Dark Souls 2, Tekken 2. You forgot Tekken 2, fuck you. Gotta get rid of NZ. What the fuck do you mean, Mike? No way, cunt. Nah, I don't accept that word from Micah. Fuck off. I don't accept that. No way you're a non-patriot. Fuck off. Gotta get rid of NZ. No way.
Should have called SD. Fake
Who's gonna, who's gonna help Australia take over the world if New Zealand fucks off? No way.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Off the map, accidental explosion.
Half of the war maps don't even include New Zealand, but that's weird, man. That's weird. That cute little country over there. That little Kiwi country. Cute little guys sitting over there by themselves, minding their own business, getting left off half the world maps. It's crazy.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious
We've been infected by a plague, one which I do not wish to pass on to Othra.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which
New
speaks
Zealand
the
politics
name of the
got
person
fun not
playing
long ago when everyone was doing the haka. That was kind of cool. That was badass.
Shush on here.
Jim.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have
What?
Yeah, but on God, fuck off, rainbow fuckers.
It says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here,
sometimes the rainbow they go for
Jim
right
to really
causes.
simulate the full experience of this
When you're
feature.
trying to get
Just
normal
play
rights,
along.
it's
I
fine.
promise
My
you'll
name's
love
Jim.
it. Okay,
My
here
name's
we go.
Jim.
Let's take
Timothy.
a deep breath.
Can I call you Jim?
Clear your mind. Forget whoever you are.
I
and
thought you were
simply
Stanley.
become a
The
person
fuck?
named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply?
They have normal rights, they just victimize themselves.
Then please
They
step
never
forward and
used
press
to
the
have
button.
those rights though, which is why the movement exists. But then after they got those rights, certain things are just like,
Jim.
it's certain fucking
Yes, you see, what a thrill,
know
what a
the word.
rush. That was you.
It's why I can't fuck with them spreading their victim mentality on the world.
No, it's
Hits
not the whole
even
community,
harder the
man. It's
second time. If this were the
it's
only
certain
new feature in
people
the Stanley
pushing
Parable
pens
2, it would
who
still
need to
be worth
justify
the
their
money.
reason for
Let's
existing
take a
and
break from
collecting
the
a
Jim
paycheck.
button. I'm too emotionally
they're-
drained from all
they
of
have
this
to
personal validation.
Keep moving, keep fighting for another thing that doesn't exist, or else they're out of a job, man. And their job is very easy. It's not the whole community. The community was fighting for their rights because they wanted them, and then after they got them, certain people got used to a certain lifestyle that they don't want to give up. It's just the way it is. I mean,
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes,
Sure.
yes, it would go at the end of the,
you haven't finished
well,
the
we'll
game
figure
yet.
that out later.
Was this still bonus content? Is this all like?
I have no idea.
Entitled Little Pussies is all it is.
Entitled Little Pussies, well, some of them, yeah. Like the people I'm talking about, man. Like the regular people.
New easy trophy. Can't believe it's so simple.
Yeah.
Full believer, receive your new trophy. No more steps, okay?
Yeah. No, like the regular people. Saying you're a gay dude, you want to be able to do gay dudes and not be fucking hunted for it. That's a good right to fight for.
Yes. You see,
but after you get that right, you know, some people who fall for that right have a job that they don't want to give up because it's easy. You sit in an office, you write shit.
But I guarantee it will
you look for more shit to fight for. And then that's where the problem comes up with everybody else.
Who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I reckon this is still bonus content, eh? It's crazy. Your quota has well and truly been met.
The movement supports giving harmful substances to kids. That's a NP no big no.
That's the new movement, man. That's the new movement. Like the you talking about the hormone blockers and shit
for
the
jump circle back for Stanley Parable
for the identifiers, the transies.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well.
I didn't even know you.
No,
they told you to do it.
Nice decorative piece then.
It's like if I said subscribe to Chairman if you're racist, like one side are people who would just enjoy his videos.
I saw this. Oh, look at the infinite hole.
But the other side would be racists.
Look, those people need rights. Everyone needs rights, man. But you know, there's a limit. You gotta employ common sense to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the fuck's fighting for the extra shit that no one agrees to.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
Get well someday.
Like balloons.
Happy 12th birthday, Stepney.
Get well someday and happy 12th birthday. Which would you go with?
What?
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion,
right.
It makes you realize
so where's my straight history month?
Really wanted all along. Get well someday.
I mean, you're entitled to that opinion, Micah, but also at the same time, when Pride Month comes around and whatever the fuck comes around, I don't fucking listen. It doesn't change my day, you know.
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
It doesn't affect me really.
I want it.
Straight History Month. Apparently, according to the others, that's every day. That's every month. We get our time.
Fucking celebrate and me strike my ego please. It's what these cunts want, man.
If you want to strike your ego,
here's
man,
an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
What's that, narrator?
In fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Go, do it. Jump in.
Just
do it.
You can fall.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
Time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Just do it. Who needs to think about things, man? Don't think, just fucking do it.
I wouldn't listen to him, shut up!
Fuck what he has to say, just do it.
You're getting on my nerves, Bogan. And I'll fuck you up, cunt.
I thought we were playing Black Ops today.
Now then, since you've
the
infinite hole,
yeah,
you can press the button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Besides, man, when did we celebrate such lazy fucking people?
Now, I don't mean to be a boomer.
They're not lazy as a whole, man. What are you talking about, Mike?
Great. Now, I'm very excited to
no,
show
jumping in the hole again. Fuck what he has to say. Do it again.
Sequel.
Oh. Just normal people, Micah. Who you decide you want to be or mess with in the sheets is something else entirely. Doesn't affect what your work ethic or nothing like that. What the fuck was that? Oh, I just got a message.
I don't care.
somebody says, "I'ma kill you all." What the fuck?
So I believe you. Oh, look at this.
Like I'll celebrate if a UFC fighter wins something or some shit, or when Trump won the votes.
You'll run around gathering up these
if you voted for Trump, man, or if you would have
voted
for Trump,
there
will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
I like
you
the visual.
Simply collect all of them,
These
and then you
people.
move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What the fuck?
Oh shit, there's 6 of them.
But celebrating someone just because they like to gargle dick in their mouths, it's like, really?
As far as I'm aware, it's not about all that.
It really is the worst when you
like
collect everything in a video game, and then
for so long you could die just for doing that, and now you don't die for doing that. So they're kind of like rejoicing in that fact. As far as I'm aware, that's how I'd feel about it if I was on that side of the fence. Oh. Jump circle. You already did the jump circle, huh? You completed that mission. It's
yeah, I'm going
Bro,
exit.
they got rights years ago and they still want more.
This is fairly awkward.
What?
I hate to do this, but before
this is the
leave,
day that I'm
talking
you
about
should
bucket
go to the bucket exhibit. You see,
Like
there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later,
word?
and
It's,
it involves the bucket. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay? All right, I'll get out of your hair
they that
now.
you're talking about, they have what they want, pretty much, and then there's certain people that were getting paid to push for those rights, and now the rights have been achieved, so they have to find more rights to fight for, or else they're out of a job, man. And that's the extra stuff that we're all against.
More celebrate US, more put US on your logos on your food products.
Food products.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was
no
confusing
buckets?
and paradoxical, that
For
it
that month,
engendered a chaotic sense
celebrate
of
them
reckless
as
despair
people, I
in
don't know.
those who played it.
You know, you can get in on
I'm
it
happy
if
to
you
say
want.
that after much consideration, I engineered a clever
I've
solution
heard
to this
that Mardi Gras
fundamental
is an
problem
excuse
with
for a
the
lot of
game.
straight people to get
It's
absolutely
the
fucking
Stanley
munted, bro.
Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the
I think
bucket,
Mardi Gras is
a
on
sense of
in
calm
Sydney right
and
now,
ease
isn't
will
it?
fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Are they doing that
As
shit?
long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal.
The bucket.
Perhaps even
The
comfortable.
bucket.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
Do it.
it's a much more
But yeah, man, that shit's fucked.
than actually
This shit's
redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
I know, they
Can you
deserve
imagine what
rights,
a pain
man.
in
It's
the ass
just,
that would be? Yes, the
certain
bucket
people.
is the perfect.
Yeah, let me get the bucket, alright, fuck.
Give it a try.
You got the bucket! Run! You
Can
got
you
it!
feel it?
No, I
The
can't for
glow
shit.
of comfort.
And I don't care if I wake up to 100 of them outside my house.
Through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an
I
air
don't
of
know, man.
charisma as well? I think that just holding
Can we just move on
has
with it now,
made you
Ariel?
the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
All I'm
benefits
gonna
of
think
the
about is,
buckets
like,
live
what
on
rights are they
and on,
missing
don't
now?
they?
Like, they
All
have the
this
right
and
to
more
exist.
Awaits you in the Stanley
No one-
Parable 2.
No one, like, hunts them down or nothing. They can get married. Like, what
Does
more
anyone
do
give
they
out
have to
awards
fight for? That's
most
what I'm saying.
enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Let me get back to his bucket, that was stupid. Gonna pull a wall up here and I'll throw me in the bucket off this cliff.
You have the bucket, though, man. Like, you've pretty much beaten
They
the game,
ain't
right?
celebrated
bucket
more
of
by the
destiny.
media and the world.
The media. The media has always been on that
It's
shit,
fucking
by the way.
strange, man.
We always knew it, man. The media's been on that
shit.
Do you
like all of the new features?
I don't know what the agenda is entirely, but they're pushing for something. They're headed towards something. I don't know what that something is, but it's out there.
I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely
is there still
a good
bonus
game in there somewhere.
Fuck?
Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
They're pushing drugs for kids, Bogman. I've said it before.
I give you
pushing drugs. The hormone blockers and shit. I think Trump's onto it, man. You gotta fucking save it. If you're old enough to get a tattoo, you're old enough to do all that shit to yourself.
I mean, there's potential here,
basically.
Right? It's sort of okay. Never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay. Yes. This is much better. I feel good about this.
I'm holding this stupid bucket.
Version 2.
The jump circle.
Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Here we go again, the jump circle, bro.
Look at you need to hold this stuff as well.
And I do very much enjoy.
Okay, I'll tell you the fucked up part about it.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity.
So the blockers have shown to have a more prominent effect when people are younger because of adapting to growing stages and shit.
A tremendous title screen.
Yeah.
A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2.
To happen to kids, dude.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
Which is why most people who don't take them after being fully grown look fucking weird.
Which is why probably some of those same people want it to happen. What the fuck? Begin the game.
Fucking
the Stanley. You unlock the sequel, man. This is it. You got the exclusive right here.
This is the story of a man named...
And they sound like they have laryngitis.
Time to change the name of the thumbnail. Time to change the name of the video.
Where he was
Stanley Parable 2. With the thumbnail, you could get away with that.
427's job. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And
I'm so fucking lost.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
My fucking brain hurts.
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one
no one's noticed. Well, there's the things are stuck in there.
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had...
So in other words, it only really works if you're not fully grown, but if you do it any earlier, you run the risk of giving harmful substances too.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But I hear you, Michael. I hear you.
My fucking brain, man. Look, there's the balloons that picked from before.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
I
go
agree
to the meeting
with
room.
Trump, man.
Bro,
if you're old enough to get a tattoo, you're old enough to do whatever the fuck you want to your own body.
Stanley
the bucket.
Up
oh, you took it again!
Keep looking at like for a little statue thing. Like a little guy.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
And it's confusing because people all mature differently.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find
Do not
answers.
alter with what?
Some people's bodies mature late. It happens some early.
I think you shouldn't throw him, fucking hormone blockers, man. That's just bad for like a teenager, man. Don't do it. What's worse is some people be like fucking cutting their own dicks off and shit. Yeah, they wanted to be able to do that for teenagers, man. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Say this for your own channel.
It's fucking talking about it, man. It's controversial. Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel
Sounds
it?
like history's repeating
the broom
itself.
closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel
They
it.
want to be a fucking Thean.
Jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom
you
closet
know,
believes it deserves
Once
the bucket.
upon a time,
I
a
can
parent
feel it
could
now.
say they wanted to
It's a
castrate
bucket.
their
It
kid
belongs
so they
in
could
a
have a
broom
better
closet.
singing
That's
voice
what the
when
broom
they grow
closet
up.
is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other
If they had
cleaning
if they had a
supplies.
boy,
Nate, you need the controversy. You gotta skip past that 18 subs.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the
Share
broom
this
closet
stuff
is
on,
putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be
on
strong.
TikTok
This is your
and
bucket. This
YouTube
is your
Shorts, mate.
companion and
Get it out
lifelong
there.
friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to
we're
resort
not.
to this stream
Yeah, you were
of
in this
petty
broom
insults
closet earlier.
simply
It
in
said
order
there's
to get
nothing
you to
here.
hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had.
I actually heard a theory that's what happened to Michael Jackson and it's why he was so skinny.
Don't you make fun of Michael Jackson, boy, you be
Deep and
banned.
lasting friends? That your relationship
Well,
is
he's
purely
saying,
superficial and convenient? That your
someone
life is so banal and
if you know
meaningless
about
that
Michael
you'd feel the
Jackson's
same
dad,
sort of kinship
he
towards
was a piece
any
of shit.
inanimate object
yeah,
which
you'd
happened to
believe
lay in
all
your
that, eh?
path in
You'd
an
believe
even
it.
partially
That he would
enticing manner?
he
Well,
would choose to
never.
castrate poor
Go on,
Michael
Stanley.
so he can have a good
Lay
singing
into
career.
it. Really tell the
Well,
broom
he
closet
seems like the
off for
type
its
that would do that
demeaning
shit.
comments.
Fuck you,
Expand on
broom
the
closet.
wide variety of
Cause
experiences.
natural male testosterone is growing
Look at
in
your
your
chatty
balls.
walls.
I know
Can't
it
get
sounds
painted.
funny, but
No
it's fucking
carpet.
true.
Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your
We
feelings
also hear
for the
that
bucket as they have
Michael Jackson,
changed
his
and
voice
evolved
wasn't
over
actually
the
all that
years.
hello guys.
Let him have it.
You know, he wasn't actually like that. He put that on for the world. That was his persona kind of thing. When he really talked, it was like, man,
What
fuck
up?
this shit.
I've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you
for
something
real.
which
He had a
I
normal
think will
voice.
help settle this debate once and for all.
I'm gonna jump in this fucking bucket or not. I'm gonna go.
There.
Hope everything's alright, then let's just
Now
fucking
it's
go.
settled. No more debate,
Fucking hell.
no more discussion. Take a hike. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Property of Stanley. You put your name on it, bro. The
Yeah.
bucket.
Found one of them.
Oh,
One
you
of the
found
major
it!
Stanley figurines.
It's why men have an easier time with strength, including bone density, but yeah.
Intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that.
Okay,
sort of
let me
happiness
skip this
nowadays,
shit.
God
Yeah.
knows I've tried. So I implore you to
And you
savor
get your
each and
stuff
every
from where
moment
you get
you
it.
come across one of these beautiful figurines.
So I'm saying history's repeating itself, man. Like once upon a time, a parent could say
It's also why people who do steroid have small man parts.
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffers loss, then that's what the boss chose.
Yeah, I don't know. But steroids is a weird one, man. Like you take this thing and it's gonna make your muscles really fucking big.
Yeah, I
but
don't
your
fuck with
ball-
steroids. Oh no.
Your balls shrink, you know?
It's not even that. Other things involved too.
Like you
Because
get
the
really
balls
angry.
realize they don't have to produce any more testosterone because they're already getting a lot.
Yeah, would you trade really big muscles for having your balls be tiny? Would you do that?
But Stanley guessed the correct
Alright,
code by
well you
sheer
could take the
luck.
long route, you know,
Was
you
it
could actually like work on it yourself.
Was
No
the
extra
bucket
help needed.
cracking him? Yes.
Be
This
the
is
best you
certainly the
can
most
be without
logical
drugs,
explanation.
whatever the fuck. And your balls stay normal. Would you do that or would you take the
Another major
enhancement?
Stanley figurine. This
Hey,
you know,
3 out of 6,
there
you're
really
halfway there,
must be
cuz.
a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines? Yes.
So it stops producing it, and it's why when Mr. Olympias get old and have to hop off it, they look like shit.
For Mr. Olympia, but if you've that's different. I reckon if you've dedicated your life to being really big, you know, having your muscles be
Parente.
bulgy,
The
and
elevator
shit,
raced
it's
downward,
fine.
plummeting towards
Steroid
an
away.
unknown fate.
An unknown fate.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket
This
is
is my
Stanley.
bucket. There are many buckets like it, but this is mine.
Lol.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the
on this one, I haven't gone this way yet.
Mind control
obsessed over this
facility.
bucket.
Nah bro, look at Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie's a cautionary tale. Like, he literally dedicated his life to that whole thing, eh?
Bro can barely fucking walk anymore.
I didn't hear that, bro.
Too bad. You just have to roll with it, man. Keep walking.
Oh, if I go into this, apparently I'll meet death. Me and my bucket.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'll give you already 20 seconds to decide if we're pushing forward and possibly dying or going backwards.
Endurance training guy though.
Go forward.
Bogan says go forward. We'll see what Marcus says. To be the tiebreaker. Or, you know, whatever. Forward marker or go back? I might die if I go forward.
I don't know, it's fine. Maybe go forward, go back, go left, go right.
No, you reckon back?
Back.
Back, he reckons back.
Oh.
I say forward. Well, you're the tiebreaker. I say forward, mate. Marcus says back.
I haven't been that way yet.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? It's on you. Oh, you're gonna go back, you know. Just listen to Micah then. Alright then. Fuck me, I guess. Hope this is the wrong way to go.
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Stanley and the bucket. I like how the bucket's a character at this point.
That's what I thought. I want to see how things change with the bucket. I lost the bucket, I think. Oh, no, I'm still holding it. This has changed though.
Ha 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 ha.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Nothing. There's actually no secret. It's just all a bunch of empty screens. I don't know we're running these nothing. I don't know what the fuck's going on at all.
Monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Not in.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped.
You back here, man, in the Matrix room. Fuck.
Yeah, I've been up there as well.
Like this, and it
always listen to Micah. He never betrays anyone. Moai.
Oh, I should went that way.
Would be fine.
Oh, never betrays anyone.
Wait, this is different. Does it get lowered down? Does it?
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Oh yeah, it lowers down.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raged furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I don't give a fuck what the buckets want to do. Sorry about this light again, guys.
He screamed into the bucket.
You what?
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never!
Close your eyes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes.
At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
They aren't crazy, but you know, some of the gaming lights they do be doing that shit, eh? Like they'll flash rapidly.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Have you ever done an epilepsy test?
Or sad, or content.
No, I haven't.
Eating, working, all
they
of it
make you want to have a
commanded
seizure,
from
like
this
dead
very
set.
place. And as the cold reality
I suppose
of
that's the point of it, but yeah, it's crazy.
Stanley decided that this
NGL, I feel like the more fucked up a hit I say, the more hesitant chairman is to put me on stream. Lol.
bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
I think the chairman cares more than I do, myself.
In a really cool way.
I'll let you say whatever the fuck you want on my shit, bro.
About taking down the system.
Mind controls. Shit, bro. What are you gonna do? Off. off. I think that's
Stanley
the
and
right
Bucket
off.
knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I totally love all people NWA whose and kisses all things nice.
Stanley and the Bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Lol.
Hello.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the Bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they would lead as they stepped through this massive door. The Bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support,
and achievable. Wow.
Stop.
What? Wait. What was happening?
Man, I'm gonna get a fucking passport. I'm coming to New Zealand, Michael.
Not about to be free?
I'm such a nice, upstanding citizen. Hell, I don't even bully gay people.
Lingering in uncertainty.
Until I just pretend they don't exist.
This building did not want the Bucket to leave.
This is my bucket.
Facility itself recognized the incredible calming
if I go to New Zealand, Chairman, will you come with me?
The soothing warmth.
Fuck, my goddamn cats get the shit out of me.
Not to part with
I mean, that's fair.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
First New Zealand,
not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave his room. But at least he has the bucket.
The bucket, this fucking bucket,
isn't
man.
really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right?
A bucket
I'll
of
be
destiny.
okay, won't I?
Fuck if you come to my place, you're sleeping in the shed.
To find out.
He's Australian, you just do it.
Bro, if you got a mattress out there, sweet. You know, it can't be worse than sleeping in an Australian shed, which I've done. You know, the Australian shed that gets to like 40 fucking degrees and you're roasting in that bitch.
Stanley.
You know,
he was sure of it.
In comparison, a New Zealand shed must be pretty fucking sweet.
It was only a matter of time.
So he says that and look at my shoulders, I don't see him.
Now I got like 3 rooms though.
That's cool. Yo, what's the hottest temperature fucking your place has gotten in the last few years, Michael? Like, in Australia, we're just used to like fucking those high shits.
Fucking don't scratch up my lounges, bro. Are you kidding me?
Wait, what? Oh, you cat.
Go on. Don't you fuck on me. Go on.
Sure.
Go on.
Meow.
You're scratching me shit, bros.
Meow, fucking meow. That's Chairman's cat getting in on the street.
Set of 2 doors. He entered the door on his left.
He was up on top of my chair, fucking scratching at it. Like, boy, you get your fucking put your claws in that leather.
I love his commentary.
I think these are changing.
I love his commentary. Fucking somewhere both red and blue. Alright. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. A large room. Lots of boxes? Question mark?
But we do have some nice cold areas near mountains and shit.
Yeah, I know, man, but I fucks with cold. But I'm gonna ask. I don't know where you live, and I'm not gonna assume. I'm just gonna say Auckland for you know, for generalization. I'm gonna ask AI.
It's a pretty good mixed bag of weather.
I'm gonna ask AI. You're not gonna hear this, by the way. I'm gonna ask AI. What is the hottest temperature Auckland, New Zealand has had in the last 5 years?
Where's my bucket?
Great question.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There was a problem generating a response. Please try again later.
Never mind. I thought I had my volume all the way down. Oh, alright then. What is the hottest?
Auckland's kinda shit. I only been there like 5 times though.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Alright, so, sorry, my AI isn't working. I'm gonna have to Google it the old-fashioned way. I want to know this, man. So you said Auckland is, but just for the generalization of New Zealand, I'm interested in temperatures and shit. I'm gonna go there one day. What is the hottest day?
Wait, what the fuck did you do?
No, not NZ, NZ. Fuck's sake, cunt. 5 years. What? 5 years. New Zealand record high. I can hunt with that. Hold on.
Okay, so that doesn't take you anywhere.
Auckland is a bit like Ella before the fires. Half of it was luxury shit, other half is drug addicts and gang violence.
Bro, so you guys get up near 40 degrees as well sometimes. That's it.
Stanley
Or
froze
the
in his
north of
tracks.
the northernmost point of New Zealand has had a record of 39 degrees Celsius.
This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any
Yo,
man
if your
to take.
record high though is 30 degrees,
bursting
I'm
into
fucking
hot.
with
Stanley
you,
was
man.
in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed.
Yeah, I did the cut rings like he fucking let the narrator talk.
New age music.
Auckland, 32 degrees. For real, bro. Fuck, I gotta move to Auckland, man. That's their highest ever recorded temperature. 32 degrees.
This is my music I'm making.
Nice.
Play
Runaway by Kanye West.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Campbell Island, that's their highest record is 21 degrees Celsius. Fuck, that sounds like paradise. I gotta move there.
Auckland is good, the traffic can fuck off.
That's like most main cities and shit, eh? Traffic can fuck off. Christchurch, their highest has been 37 degrees. That's their record high.
Stanley
that was in 2021. I'm fucking with New Zealand's temperature, bro, for real.
I'm next away this time.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would
I reckon I got it pretty good.
I'm fucking with New Zealand temperature, bro, for real. Like, I hate the heat, but I live in Australia where it gets hot as a motherfucker.
I'm heading towards this way now, see what happens.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious,
with you. Look at me in the eyes. I'm with you.
And willingly confront his death.
Wait, death? What the fuck?
Told you before, that's what it said. No, I'm not dead though.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
maybe I am dead.
He reflected that his life had been
Micah does enjoy the cold.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
What do you mean?
His death was of no great loss.
I'm doing what you say over and over again.
From a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, narrator.
Shit, man, we've been on this shit for 2 hours.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
what?
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Where'd my guy go?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
See? I ducked. I live.
2 hours. Oh yeah, by the way, your quota has been met, for real.
No, it has.
Yeah, and yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office as alive as ever.
Just saying.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I enjoy this though, like the
Stanley Parable. When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Yo, what the fuck?
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
a mind fuck, man, for real. I like it though. What the fuck? I've enjoyed it, Chairman.
I'm so fucking confused. I don't know what's the new, what's original.
Where does the story end and where does it begin? For who knows, man. If you want to continue playing it, man, I'm fully on board. I like it. But if you want to go back to Black Ops, man, I'm on board with that too. 3000%. I enjoy the call too, Micah, for real. That's a big part of what everybody knows about me, is that I love winter. That's my shit.
Oh,
Black Ops, let's go.
Yeah, give me a minute.
You what?
Black Ops, yeah.
Black Cox, he said.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
These people, they did stuff. Thanks to these guys for making this.
Yeah, man, for real. You didn't give them no real attention, but you know.
I looked at them.
You briefly.
Low.
Had a drive-by.
When Stanley came to the lift,
I mean, hey, none of them were David Bogan, so who gives a fuck?
To end this Where were all of his co-workers?
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know. How about
throwing
a surprise party for him for all his...
Thanks, Micah, for putting in so much work.
Thanks, Micah, for being an asshole.
Nah, man, Micah, you're a fucking legend. We're gonna get to hear the voice of Micah in the Black Ops stream. Is that what's gonna happen?
Maybe not. Nobody likes Micah. Everybody loves his mama though.
I heard she liked Micah getting fucking ripped on by Jeff.
Now I think I got everything.
So this is the sequel he's now was. I don't know what the fuck is going on. am I playing the sequel? What the hell?
I don't know. Micah's ready for some black cocks, man.
Guess these are ads for the game.
I'm ready to, man. I wanna shoot you in the face. Just saying. But I also want us all to party up and take on the world of Black Ops 3 online multiplayer. I'm bad with direction, man. Can you read these maps?
It's all the same, eh? Yeah. I don't know what the...
Wait, Chairman's bad at shooting, right?
No, I'm great at shooting.
What? Chairman's bad at shooting, right? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, fuck. Maybe we can beat him in gun game, Micah.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah.
Bye.
Can you see?
No.
Can you see how much they need one another?
I can't see.
Cause one of his hands are fucked.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Straight up.
Oh, what? Back to this shit.
You can still save those two. You can stop the program.
You would have seen as much, eh? You would have seen as much.
PlayStation. There's no other way to beat.
Gonna score a whole knife compilation. Let's go.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
So, Micah, if we play Black Ops, man, are you jumping on the voice chat, or are you gonna continue on with this on the stream? What's gonna happen? I'm curious.
Oh. Fuck. I think that's
I'll
not.
jump on the voice.
Oh, what if I don't want to hear you, huh?
Here we go, mate. It's a moment.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh
hey,
and
I'll
laugh
stream
at the
Black Ops
time
if
I
you
thought
want.
everyone had gone missing.
Huh?
If you're not going to stream Black Ops, fuck it, I will.
The question is, are we using the PlayStation chat or just chatting off Discord?
PlayStation chat, so it can be broadcasted on Chairman's stream. That's the plan anyway.
Is there going to be any filthy language, Marco? I can't have any racisms.
No racisms, mate. No racisms. Nah, for real. You gotta behave yourself. There's certain things that he will get in trouble for if he gets monetized down the line. For real. We learned that from My Name Jeff Gaming.
On that note, Bogan?
Probably, but I'll keep it to mostly your guys' level.
Did I laugh again?
What? Do what?
Did I laugh again?
I can't. I'm not a fucking monkey. I can't do it.